Alright, today we're going to look at exponents and division. And we're going to see how we can divide them. Okay, so for example, if we had, say, 5, base 5 to the 4th power, and then divide that by base 5. Okay? So how will we go about solving this? Well, first things first, if you want to divide two numbers with that two exponents that have the same base. In other words, let me rephrase that. So in other words, if you want to divide, all right, you have to make sure that you have both the same base. So both of these are base 5. If they don't have the same base, you cannot divide them. So in this case, they do have the same base. So if they have the same base, what you can do is then you can divide this. Now to divide exponents, what you do is you take the exponent part and you subtract the power of the exponents. So for example, 5 to the 4th power divided by 5 is going to be, well, 5 to the 4th power divided by 5 to the 1 power, right? So what we do is we take the exponents 4 and 1 and we subtract them. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So the answer would be 5 to the 3rd power. Let's try another one. Let's try 3. Divide that by 3 over 3. Okay, so we have 3 divided by 3 to the 3rd power. Now in this case, we have a smaller numerator or denominator, so we're going to get a pretty interesting answer. So again, 3 is also 3 to the 1 power. Since we have like bases, we can subtract these. So this becomes 3 to the 1 minus 3. Okay? So 1 minus 3 is, or negative 3 plus 1 is 3 to the negative 2. Now, we don't want to leave anything into negative exponents, so we have to expand this. So if you have negative exponents, this means that this is a fraction. So 3 to the negative 2 power is also equal to 1 over 3 to the 2 power. Alright, so it's 1 over 3 squared. So again, if you ever have a negative exponent, what that means is that it turns into a fraction. So 3 to the negative 2 is equal to 1 over 3 to 2. So for example, if I had, say, 5 to the negative 4th power, again, that would equal 1, because it turns into a fraction, over 5 to the 4th power. Okay. Let's try a couple more. So we have here, we have 7k squared over 4k to the 3rd power. So now we have numbers and we have variables, right? Now to do these, you have to first do the number separately and then the variable separately. So in this case, can we divide the numbers? No, we cannot. So we just write 7 over 4. Okay. Now let's see if we can divide these. Well, since they're both k, they have both like bases. So we can subtract 2 from 3. So this will equal k 2 minus 3, which is equal to 7 over 4 k to the negative 1, which is equal to 7 over 4k, like that, like so. Okay, let's try, let's see, alright, let's try another one. Let's try 14 x to the 4th y times y to the 7th over 6 x to the 5th times y to the 4th. Okay, let's see if we can divide these. So let's first start with numbers. So let's see if any of the factors of 14 and 6 cancel out. So what are the factors of 14? That's going to be 2 times 7. Factors of 6 are 2 times 3. Now the 2's cancel out. Alright, so we're going to have 7 over 3, so let's write 7 over 3. Alright, now we have x's, so we have like bases, so we can subtract the exponents. So that becomes x, alright, to the 4 minus 5th power. And then we have y's, because they both have like bases, so you can subtract 7 minus 4. So our final answer would be 7 over 3 x to the negative 1, because 4 minus 5 is negative 1. And then for y, 7 minus 4 is 3. So now we don't want negative exponents, so x to negative 1 is really 7 y to the 3rd over 3x. Okay.